Hello and welcome to this grounding Vinyasa flow. What I love about Vinyasa is that it's equally as energizing and strengthening as it is grounding and calming. So while we are working the body, we'll build a sweat, we'll build some heat, we're simultaneously calming and soothing the mind, which is the best part of yoga for me. Let's start on our backs. Go ahead and take your heels together, knees wide. Place one hand on your heart, one hand on your belly. If this feels like too much in your hips, you can always place some supports underneath your legs or just ditch it and bring your knees to a neutral bent position. Go ahead and soften your gaze, close your eyes. And just start to relax the body. Soften your jaw, soften your brow. Relax any tension in your chest, your hips, your fingers, your toes. If your thoughts feel busy, no need to change it. Just notice. Step back from the thoughts and watch them like clouds passing through the sky, creating some separation between you and your thinking mind. Now, can you observe your five senses? What do you feel, see, hear, smell, taste? Try if you can not to label or categorize it with your mind. Just feel, notice. Now notice your breath, the way your torso rises into your hands as you inhale and falls towards the earth as you exhale. See if you can slow down your breath just a little bit. Next time you exhale, fully empty your lungs. Take a deep breath in. Hold at the top. Let it go. Let some tension go with it. Once you're completely empty, begin again. Inhale, fill your belly, your ribs, your chest. Hold. Exhale, release. One more time, breathe in. Breathe out. Place your hands outside your knees. Close them like a book. Then toe heel your feet to the edges of your mat and knock your knees in towards one another. So gentle counter stretch here. If you're not feeling anything, toe heel your feet even wider and send your knees together. Maybe your knees don't quite touch. Lift your right knee up and over. Send both knees to the right. Pressing your left knee down and forward. And lift both knees back to center over to the left, pressing your right knee down and forward. Lift both knees back to center. Hug your knees into your chest and rock side to side. Place your hands underneath your thighs and start to rock and roll the length of your spine. or just make your way up to a seat, however feels most comfortable. Once you arrive, take a second here. Sit up tall, let go of any clenching in your low belly, apart from the gentle constriction of your exhale. Feel the sensation of air against your skin, your tailbone against your mat. Any other feedback you're picking up. By using your awareness to observe these sensations, you're bringing yourself out of the thinking mind and into the feeling body, which helps to turn everything down and activate the parasympathetic nervous system, which is a sciencey word for your relax button. Take a big breath in. As you exhale, make your way to a child's pose. Toes together, knees wide. Place your forehead on the mat, getting a nice stretch in your upper side body, your shoulders. Maybe rock your forehead side to side, or bend your elbows and press your hands together behind the base of your skull. If that feels good, walk your elbows forward an inch or two and press down. Gently unwind, tabletop press up onto all fours. Before we move into our cats and cows, go ahead and flip your palms here to stretch out your forearms and your wrists. So either flipping your fingers 180 degrees, or if that's too much, flip your fingers out 90 degrees, sway side to side. And if you have your fingers flipped 180 degrees, drawing some circles with your shoulders. Come back to a neutral tabletop position. Sweep your right arm to the sky, rolling your wrist a few times. Take an inhale. Exhale, thread the needle, slide your right arm underneath your left shoulder, rest your ear to your mat. Option to slide left hand forward or wrap it around your back for a bind. Replace your left hand, press up, reach your right arm high, take an inhale. Tabletop exhale. Switch sides, inhale, lift your left arm, roll your wrist a few times. Exhale, thread the needle, slide it under. Right hand forward or wrap it around your back. Breathe here. Replace your right hand, press up, reach your left arm high, inhale. Tabletop exhale. Tuck your toes, downward facing dog pose, send your hips up and back. Just take a moment here to relax your head fully, shake your head yes and no, shake your hips. Next time you inhale, gaze to your hands. Exhale, walk there. Ragdoll pose, grab opposite elbows, sway side to side. Relax your hands to the floor, halfway lift, inhale. Forward fold, exhale. Again, halfway lift, inhale. Forward fold, exhale. With a little bend in your knees, slowly rise all the way up to a standing position. Once you arrive at the top, sweep your arms high to the sky, inhale. Take a back bend as you exhale, open your chest, squeeze your glutes. Good, inhale back to Urdhva Hastasana, upward salute. Exhale, side stretch to the right, grab onto your left wrist, reach up and over. Inhale up to center, switch your grip. Exhale, open over to the left. Inhale, center. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, high plank. Step back and hold. You're always welcome to take high plank on your knees. Firm up your quads without moving your hands. Pull your wrist back and gaze forward. Good. Now lowering slowly down for the count of 4. You can use your knees for 2, 1. Cobra, inhale to lift your chest. Roll your shoulders back. Keep a bend in the elbows. Exhale, lower down. Again, Cobra, lift up. Exhale, lower down. One more time, breathe in. Breathe out. Tuck your toes, high plank, press up. Downward dog, press back. Deep inhale. Open mouth, exhale. Moving through that a little faster. Inhale, gaze forward. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, stand up, reach. Exhale, back bend. Inhale, reach. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, high plank. Inhale, shift forward. Exhale, lower down. Inhale, lift. Exhale, down dog. Again, inhale, gaze forward. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, half lift. Exhale, fold. Inhale, stand up, reach. Exhale, back bend. Inhale, reach. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, half lift. Exhale, high plank. Inhale, shift forward. Exhale, lower down. Inhale, cobra. Exhale, down dog. One more time. Inhale, gaze forward. Exhale, forward fold. Maybe a little hop. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, forward fold. Stay with your breath. Inhale, reach tall. Exhale, back bend. Inhale, reach. Exhale, fold. Inhale, halfway lift. This time, chaturanga, step back to plank and lower just halfway. Inhale, upward dog, straight arms this time. Roll your shoulders down. Maybe sway side to side. And exhale, downward facing dog. Really nice. When we move like this, in sync with our breath, every posture associated with an inhale or exhale, it's called breath to movement. And when you do this, yoga becomes more of a moving meditation, which has a very calming, grounding effect on your mind, while simultaneously strengthening and energizing the body. Lift your right leg to the sky. Roll open your hips, scorpion dog. Draw circles with your toes, your knee, or both. And drop your right hip down in line with your left. Inhale, gaze forward. Exhale, low lunge. Step your foot between your hands. Drop your back knee down. Anjaneyasana. Sweep your arms overhead. Take a breath in. Exhale, back bend. Lean into your front knee. Good. Maybe goal post your arms. Interlace your hands behind your back. Pull your left hip forward, right hip back. Breathe in. Breathe out. Gently unwind back to Anjaneyasana. Sweep your arms high. Exhale, side stretch to the right. Sink into that right knee once more. Gaze off to the left. If this feels good, maybe take a bent elbow. Big breath in. Big breath out. Back to center. Inhale. Half splits. Exhale. You can try on airplane arms or take your hands to blocks, maybe a bend in the knee. Can you hinge 1 inch closer to your right leg? Good, rebend your right knee, inhale. Three-legged dog, kick your right leg high. Stay for your breath in. Exhale, downward dog. Lift your left leg high, inhale. Scorpion, exhale. Draw circles with your toes, your knee. And come back to neutral, stack, or rather pull your left hip down so it's square and in line with your right. Then step your foot between your palms, low lunge. Drop your back knee, Anjaneyasana, come on up. Back bend, you can simply just lean your chest up and back, maybe add goalpost arms or another arm variation. Big inhale, big exhale. Inhale back to neutral. Exhale, side stretch to the left. Grab onto your wrist or bend your elbow and grab onto it with your left hand. Gaze to the right. Sink a little more into your left knee as you exhale. Back to center, inhale. Half splits, exhale, pop your left heel, hinge your torso, airplane your arms, or hands to blocks. One breath in. Exhale, sink a little lower if you've got more. Start to rebend your left knee, plant your palms, three-legged dog, kick your left leg high, open up your hip. Downward facing dog release. High plank shift forward. Chaturanga, lower halfway on your toes or on your knees. Then inhale, upward facing dog pose. Exhale, downward facing dog pose. Inhale, gaze forward. Exhale, forward fold, hopper step. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, chair pose. Exhale, drinking bird or airplane arms. Sweep your arms down and back. First, find some engagement in your triceps. So imagine you're pressing a ball between your palms, then lift that ball closer to the ceiling. Now decide if you want to lift the heels for drinking bird. Maybe sink the hips lower. Maybe lift the pinkies higher. Hold for 4, 3, 2. Chair pose. Maybe the hips sink the lowest they've been. As you exhale, take a forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, chaturanga, step or hop back to plank on your toes or on your knees, lower halfway. Inhale, up dog or cobra. Exhale, downward facing dog. One inhale. One exhale. Lift your right leg high, inhale. Low lunge, step it right through. High crescent lunge, come up to standing with your arms over your shoulders, feet hip width distance apart. And lift your back heel high over your toes. Can you sink a little lower in your right knee? Open twist. Right hand goes back, left hand forward. Gaze to your right fingertips. From here, exalted warrior. Start to reach your left hand to the back right corner of the ceiling. Right hand can rest on your thigh or around your waist. Maybe sinking a little lower into your right knee. Maybe reaching back just 1 more inch. Inhale. Exhale, left elbow outside your right knee. Revolve crescent lunge. Find a prayer with your hands. And press your right hand and your left hand to twist deeper. 1 more breath in. 1 more breath out. Good, back to high crescent lunge, inhale. Warrior 2, exhale. Turning around just so you can see me, you don't have to move. Good, gazing over your right fingertips. Squeeze your left glute and quad. Maybe sink lower into your right knee. One breath in. One breath out. Can you freeze the legs and just move the upper body? Reverse warrior, send your right hand up and back. Keeping the legs frozen, extended side angle, right hand down, left arm high. Spiciest option is to keep this right hand floating, straight line from the right middle finger through the chest up to the left. A little bit more of a restful option is to rest your elbow on your thigh. Maybe taking left hand forward for a nice side body stretch. Sink a little more into that right knee if you got it. Good. Stay with your breath. Passing through warrior two first, then straighten the legs, reverse triangle. Send your right hand back, maybe lift the right toes. Wide legged forward fold, spin your right toes in and come all the way down. Take a second here to ground. Come back to your five senses. Feel the sensation of your feet on the floor. Relax all the muscles in your brows, your cheeks, your jaw, your neck. Good. Hands underneath your shoulders. Take a halfway lift, chest forward. Turn your left toes out on a diagonal skandasana to the back of your mat. It's a side lunge. You can keep it high if your hips aren't quite there yet. You can also lift the heel to make this easier. If you have blocks, one under the hamstring can make this a lot more supportive, or under your butt. But I really like a block right under here. Maybe adding in an open twist, left hand down, right hand lifts. Option to add a half bind, maybe a full bind. Binds gently release with or without help from your hands. Warrior two, so you can press off or try it with no hands. Inhale. Stay for your exhale. Inhale, reverse warrior. Exhale, chaturanga dandasana. Take a vinyasa. Step back to plank and lower halfway. Inhale, upward facing dog pose. Exhale, downward facing dog pose. Big breath in. Big breath out. Lift your left leg high. Low lunge. Maybe your heel lands first. If not today, one day. Inhale, high crescent lunge. Come on up. Breathe. Right hip forward, left hip back. Can you sink a little more into your right knee? Lift your back heel higher over your toes. Inhale. Open twist, left hand down and back as you exhale. Exalted warrior. Legs stay the same, just reach your right hand to the back left corner of the room. Can you reach back even more as you sink into your left leg, left knee? Good. Revolve crescent lunge. Right elbow comes all the way outside your left knee, pressing your left hand into your right hand, gazing up or down. Imagine twisting from your belly button. This one will definitely get the heart pumping. Back to high crescent. Inhale. Warrior two. Exhale. Take a second. First warrior two on this side. Good. Aim to place your shoulders right over your hips, as if the top half of you is just standing straight ahead. And then one straight line from front to back with your arms. Sink a little lower into your left knee. Squeeze your right quad. But keep the legs frozen. Inhale, reverse warrior. Legs don't move, extended side angle.
Spicy option is here. Restful option is here. Whichever one you choose, this just adds a nice side body stretch. Just send your right hand forward. Sink a little more into your left knee if you can. Stay strong in that right leg. Good, passing through warrior two. Then straighten the legs. Inhale, reverse triangle. Exhale, vinyasa, also known as chaturanga. You can always skip chaturanga and step back to downward dog when you need a little reset. Great work so far. Take a couple breaths here. We're going to start to move a little bit faster through those same postures. Good. When you're ready, exhale the stale air out of your lungs. Then inhale, gaze forward. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, chair. Exhale, drinking bird or airplane arms. Inhale, back to chair, sink low, butt back. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, chaturanga, step or hop back. Inhale, upward dog. Exhale, downward dog. Stay with your inhale, lift your right leg high. Exhale, low lunge. Inhale, high crescent. Exhale, open twist, right hand back. Inhale, exalted, left hand back. Exhale, revolve crescent, left elbow outside the right knee. Stay for your inhale, get steady. Stay for your exhale, twist deeper. Unwind, inhale, high crescent. If it's wobbly, so is mine. Exhale, warrior two. Inhale, reverse. Exhale, extended side angle. Inhale, reverse triangle. Exhale, wide-legged forward fold. Stay for your inhale, find halfway lift. Exhale, skandasana, side lunge to the left. Inhale, warrior two to the front. Stay for your exhale. Inhale, reverse warrior. Exhale, chaturanga. Inhale, up dog. Exhale, down dog. Inhale, lift your left leg. Exhale, low lunge. Inhale, high crescent. Exhale, twist, left hand back. Inhale, exalted, right hand back. Exhale, revolve crescent lunge, right elbow outside your left knee. Stay for the inhale. Twist on your exhale. Unwind, high crescent, inhale. Warrior two, exhale. Reverse warrior, inhale. Extended side angle, exhale. Reverse triangle, inhale. Wide-legged forward fold, exhale. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, skandasana on the right. Now I noticed we forgot this the first round, so we're gonna hang out here. Breathe. Option to add in that open arm twist, maybe a bind. With or without your hands, warrior two to the front. You can press off the floor or try it with just your legs. Good. Inhale, reverse warrior. Exhale, chaturanga, take a vinyasa. Inhale, upward dog. Exhale, downward dog. Whoa, my heart's beating. Next time you inhale, gaze forward. Moving into Malasana Yogi Squat, hopper step to the top. Feet outside your hands. Good. Option to stay here. Option to play with crow pose. Rest your knees on your triceps, rock forward and back, gazing ahead of you rather than underneath at your hands, because we're moving forward, so we want to look where you're going. Phase 2, start to lift one foot at a time. Final expression, both feet lift. If you're familiar with crow pose, perhaps trying on a one-legged. And if you're just hanging in your squat, we've got a couple more breaths to just hang out. Opening up the hips, which will help us feel nice and open for this next part of our flow. Good. We'll meet in a ragdoll pose. Press your hips to the sky till we heel your feet together. This time, option to interlace your hands behind your head, creating some space in the back of your neck. Release your hands to the floor. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, crow to chaturanga, regular chaturanga, or none at all. We will meet in a downward dog. If you're trying on crow to chaturanga, find your crow pose first. And then see if you can't just get one foot back, shooting one foot as far back as you can. Then lowering down. Inhale, upward dog. Exhale, downward dog. Inhale, gaze forward. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, fold. Inhale, chair pose. This time, exhale, open twist, right hand down and back. Left leg is going to be your base. Inhale, one-legged mountain, lift your right knee. Exhale, standing figure 4. Hands to your heart, right ankle to your left thigh. Send your butt back as you sink it low. Option to stay here, or option to play with standing Padangustasana. So left hand's going to come to your hip. Index and middle fingers are going to wrap around your right big toe. Now imagine you're kicking the front of your space with your right leg, with your right foot. And if your knee is super bent, that's okay. If it's super messy, that's also okay. It's got to be messy before it can be clean, right? Good. You can stay here or start to open up your leg to the side, maybe bringing your left arm out to match your right arm. This is a spicy one. Whew. Bring it on back to center. Standing figure 4, right ankle, left thigh, hands to heart. Inhale, one-legged mountain. Exhale, drinking bird. Inhale, chair pose. Exhale, open twist, left hand back. Right leg is base. Inhale, one-legged mountain. Exhale, standing figure 4. Stay here or start to fold. If you're staying, stay. If you're coming with us for Padangustasana, right hand to your hip. 2 peace fingers wrap around your big toe. Phase 1, kick the front of your space with your left heel. Phase 2, open up your leg to the side. Final expression, right hand comes out to match your left hand. Maybe gaze to the right. It's usually where I lose it. Slowing down the breath is only ever going to help you. Ooh. One breath in. Bring it on back. Standing figure 4. Replace your left ankle on your right thigh. Beautiful work. Inhale, up dog, one-legged mountain. Exhale, chair with airplane arms or drinking bird. Inhale, chair one more time. Exhale, forward fold. Whew. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, chaturanga, dandasana, step back and lower halfway, or skip it if you need a moment. Inhale, up dog. Exhale, down dog. We're going to take a moment here. Let that energy settle. Good, lift your right leg high. Low lunge, step your foot between your hands. High crescent lunge, inhale. Open twist, exhale. Exalted warrior, inhale. Left elbow outside your right knee, exhale. Revolve crescent lunge. Good. Unwind, high crescent. This time, warrior three with airplane arms. Slide your hands down and back. Lift your left leg. Come into your capital T shape. Imagine someone's pulling your hands back as you're sending your chest forward. Can you pull your left hip down? One more breath in, lift the left heel. Exhale, reverse warrior, unwind. Inhale, right hand back. Exhale, extended side angle. Inhale, reverse triangle. Exhale, triangle pose. Hands come to a T. Right toes face the front mirrors. Shift forward. Then tick-tock your arms to 6 and 12. So it's like extended side angle, but your legs are straight. You can always rest your hand on your shin. Just make sure you've got a little micro bend in this right knee. Think about a straight line from your right middle finger through your chest, up through your left shoulder, all the way up through your left. Now, can you use your left side core to lift your torso up a bit? For a little bit more in the side core, left hand towards the mirrors, bring your right arm to meet your left. Whoa. Breathe. Really nice. Half moon. Left hand to your hip, gaze up and forward. Start to launch into your Ardha Chandrasana, half moon, meaning both hips are stacked. Left hand is high. Bottom hand can be on the floor or on a block. Maybe that bottom hand lifts. Squeeze your left glute, inhale. Warrior two, exhale. Holy moly. Inhale, reverse. Exhale, chaturanga dandasana, take it home. Nice work. I'm skipping this one, y'all. Woo. Big inhale. Cleansing, exhale. We take that on the other side and then we wind it down. Inhale, lift your left leg. Exhale, low lunge. Inhale, high crescent. Exhale, open arm twist. Inhale, reach your right arm back, exalted warrior. Exhale, revolve crescent lunge, right elbow outside your left knee. Take a moment here. Unwind, high crescent. Airplane pose, launch forward, hips are square, unlike half moon when the hips are open. Airplane or warrior three, hips are closed. Your hip bones are like two headlights, are facing the floor. Arms back, chest forward. Reverse warrior. Lower your right foot, send your left hand back, inhale. Extended side angle, exhale. Reverse triangle, inhale. Triangle pose. Arms start at a T. Right toes face forward. Left toes face the top of your mat. Like someone's pulling your left arm forward. till you can't go anymore, then tick-tock your arms. Now, a lot of times I see people over here. I want your shoulders back in line with your hips, as if you're being pressed between two panes of glass. Little bend in the left knee. If you're really feeling it today, right hand forward, left arm comes up to meet your right. Open mouth exhales, you got this. Good. Right hand to your hip, half moon. Now extend your right arm high. Squeeze your right glute. Maybe that bottom hand floats away. Reverse warrior two. Now reverse it, inhale. Chaturanga, your last time taking a vinyasa. Inhale, up dog. Exhale, down dog. Drop to your knees, tabletop. We'll take a little puppy pose or take a headstand. So I'll do puppy first, and then if you know you don't want to get upside down today, you can just stay in puppy while I demo a headstand. Start in a tabletop position and keep your hips right where they are. Don't move them. Just walk your hands forward until your forehead comes to the mat. You can widen your hands a little bit for more sensation, maybe tent up on your fingertips, and this very well might feel like enough. If you want more, start to lift your chin to your mat, gazing forward, eventually sliding your hands forward until chest comes to your mat. Oop, I probably screwed up the sound there, so I'll stick on my chin. Good, now you can stay here or follow me for a headstand. If you've never tried headstand before, I definitely recommend a wall behind you. If you feel confident, you can stay on your mat. Looking for a tripod shape in your forearms. Think a narrow triangle and a basket grip in your hands. With your basket grip, interlaced hands, press the back of your head against that basket. So the middle of the top of your head is on the floor. Then come up into a dolphin. Then you can lift one leg at a time. You can stay here today. Really nice strengthening drill exercise. Your shoulders will definitely start feeling it. Or start to take little hops. And definitely takes some practice. If you ever kick too far, just tuck and roll. As slow as you can, coming back down. And we'll all meet in a downward dog. That'll get the blood flowing. Lift the right leg high. And settle into a half pigeon, right knee behind your right wrist. Crawl your hands forward till you're on your forearms. Option to place a block underneath your right glute. Where are you holding on to tension that doesn't need to be holding tension? I just noticed I was squeezing my hands together. It's like, why? Let it go. You're welcome to stay here. If you want a little quad stretch, come up onto your hands. And if you do have a block, it's helpful to have one underneath your right butt. Bend your knee, reach around for your foot. Today, it might look like this. Eventually, you can grab the foot, pull in and out. If that feels good, turn your left shoulder forward, left elbow up towards the sky. Nice quad stretch here. Release your left foot, switch sides. Take a scorpion dog to shake that out. Downward facing dog. Lift your left leg to the sky, inhale. Half pigeon, left knee, left wrist. Come on down to your forearms. You can place a pillow or a block underneath your left glute. Although this is quite tense in the hips, see if there's anywhere you can soften your jaw, your fingers, your toes, shoulders. And if you'd like that quad stretch, come up onto your hands, bend your right knee, reach around with your right hand. And if you've got contact, start to rock your heel in and out. Maybe turn your right shoulder forward as you bend your right elbow up. Gently release your back foot. Tuck your toes, three-legged dog, scorpion dog, or however your body wants to shake it out. Downward facing dog. Go ahead and take a knee, tabletop. Swing your legs around. Lie down on your back. Hug your knees into your chest. Rock side to side. Let your left leg extend long. Squeeze your right knee in towards your right armpit. Draw circles with your toes. Big inhale. Supine twist. Exhale. Goal post your right arm against the floor. Gaze to the right. A little bit more. Press leg to hand, hand to leg. So pressing left hand into the outside of your right knee. Gently unwind, switch sides. Give your right knee a little hug first. Then hug left knee in, right leg long. Big squeeze, inhale. Supine twist, exhale. Gaze to the left. And for more sensation, press your hand into your outer knee while pressing your outer knee into your hand. Gently unwind, both knees hug in, happy baby. Grab for your shins, ankles, or toes. Press your low back down and rock side to side. Any final movements you need, you can take it. Otherwise, Shavasana, let everything go. Whatever position feels nourishing. And settle into these final moments of rest. I'll stay here with you in Shavasana and call you out when it's time.
begin to breathe a little bit deeper. Invite small movements to your limbs, working from the outside in, wiggling fingers, toes, and ankles and wrists. Rocking your knees side to side if they're bent. And when it feels right, extend your arms long overhead for a big good morning, afternoon, or evening stretch, whatever time it is for you. Bend your knees if they're not already and hug them into your chest. Roll side to side, roll to one side using your arm as a pillow. Just take a moment to feel the earth underneath you, the sensation of your body making contact with the mat. And just allow yourself to feel held and supported by the earth. Remember, this practice is always here for you. It doesn't need an entire hour of your day. A few intentional, slow, deep breaths is all you need to come back to yourself. Gently press yourself to a seated position. Connect your hands to heart center. Exhale completely. Take a deep breath in. Big breath out. Float your thumbs to your third eye chakra, the space between your brows, the source of your intuition, inner wisdom, and your highest self. The light in me sees the light in you. Thank you for sharing your time, your energy with me. It's an honor to guide you through your yoga practice. With love, namaste.